Another deadly milestone in the ISIS war against the West, this time an attack on a French priest while he celebrated Mass in a Normandy church. Religious and political leaders around the world are condemning the atrocity and warning Christians in Europe to be on alert. Heather Sells has the story.
The Islamic State has crossed a new threshold in its war against the West. Tuesday morning, 2 of its followers entered a Catholic church in Normandy during Mass. They slit the throat of an elderly priest and took hostages to use as human shields. One nun narrowly escaped. He forced them to get on their knees, and they tried to defend themselves. The Reverend Jacques Hamel, an 85-year-old priest celebrating the Mass for 3 nuns and 2 parishioners, was killed. 1 parishioner was wounded. Witnesses say the attackers did a sort of sermon around the altar in Arabic. Police later shot and killed them as they rushed from the building shouting Allahu Akbar. Outside the priest's home, townspeople are remembering him. This couple said Reverend Hamel had just baptized their baby on Saturday and that they collapsed when they heard the news. Shortly after the attack, ISIS claimed responsibility. Authorities say one of the assailants was 19-year-old Adel Kermish, who grew up in the town and tried to travel to Syria twice last year. He was under house arrest on preliminary terrorism charges. The attack marks the first time that ISIS has targeted a church in the West, and world leaders have quickly condemned it.
You know, this was really a barbaric killing. And unfortunately, it took place in a sacred place.
France and the United States share a commitment to protecting religious liberty for those of all faiths, and today's violence will not shake that commitment.
In Britain, police say jihadists could target them next. They've increased security at the country's 47,000 churches. Some analysts say the attack in France was a shot directly at Christianity in the modern Western world, and it may not be the last. Heather Sells, CBN News.
As we reported, police in the United Kingdom are warning Christians to be on alert. While there are no specific threats against the Christian community, security officials have circulated detailed security advice to the country's churches. There are about 5.4 million Christians in the United Kingdom.